Hey y'all, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really awesome haunted house decor piece using all items from the Dollar Tree. So stay tuned and I'm going to show you how to make it. All right, everybody. So it's the middle of the video, but I'm going to put this at the beginning because I told y'all the other day I have foster kittens. Once again, I have them all the time. And this little potato right here would not stop screaming until I picked it up and snuggled with it. So look, say hi everybody. Is it not adorable? This one already has a home. It already has a home and a place to go, and as soon as I wean it off of milk and it's old enough, it will be going to that home. But I had to take a break in the middle of painting to give this little snuggle bug some love. Just wanted to show it. Anyway, let's get into the video. All right, y'all, let us get started. So I have a handful of things here on my table. First off, I have this wooden tray. This wooden tray came from Dollar Tree. It was $3. Listen to me. My store is not a Dollar Tree Family Dollar hybrid. My store is the Dollar Tree Plus. It is a standalone Dollar Tree that is a Dollar Tree Plus. Okay, so yes, it's Dollar Tree, and it has like 2 aisles of the Plus stuff, and this was $3. Okay. I also got this pack of craft sticks from Dollar Tree. So first off, what I'm going to do is, let's get some of these out. And why did I say that about the Dollar Tree Plus? Because I post videos sometimes on Facebook of the stuff I find when I go shopping there. And everybody's like, are you sure you're at Dollar Tree? Yes, I know what store I'm in. All right. So these, I'm basically just going to be cutting them in half. Do they have to be perfect? Absolutely not. Because we want this to kind of be, I don't want to say raggedy looking, but, you know, kind of maybe dilapidated, kind of make it, you know, look old and spooky. So I'm just cutting a few of these in half. I'm not going to cut a whole lot of them, so I can just go ahead and go on with the video. Okay, someone called and the phone, camera cut off. But anyway, now that we have these halves, what I want to do is kind of glue them on these flat sides, because you see the handles are here. So I want to glue these here and on the other side to kind of look like an old rickety fence, right? I'm trying to decide like if I want to put it all the way down. I don't think so. I'm going to glue it. All right, let's take a look. Get out. Let's take a look. And I might go like halfway down, okay? This does not have to be perfect because I want it to kind of be, you know, like rickety looking, like an old scary fence. You know what I'm saying? Like this old scary spooky looking fence. So I'm just going to glue one here at the very edge, just right up against this. And then I'm probably going to do one on the other side, just right up against the edge here. That should be stuck. Now for the ones here, I don't want them to look, I need something to hold this up. I don't want them to look perfect, okay? I want them to kind of be maybe leaning a little bit. So I'm just going to have to work with that. But I'm just going to go across and just kind of glue some in place here. We'll start in the middle and then kind of, you know, work my way out. Like I said, kind of crooked. We'll make that one crooked. And then I'm just going to do that all the way across, and I'm going to do it on both sides. Okay, so you see how all of these are kind of crooked back and forth, right? So now what I'm doing is I'm just taking one, and you see I've cut the ends off of it, and I'm just kind of gluing it to the back, you know, look more fence-like, I guess you could say. And then I'm just using another, let's see, did I put it on enough? Yeah. Hush, kitty. I'm just using another popsicle stick. I just kind of come to the front. Oop, I missed that right there. It's okay. I'll get all of these little blobs off here in a little bit, okay? And like if I see like any strings, I'm just kind of taking it off and the glue's oozing right there. I just kind of clean it up a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to continue on doing this to the other side, and I'll be back. Okie dokie. Let's see if I can zoom in here because I got a mess. Okay, so this is what we have. And I did go back and I got like all those little blobs of glue off. And to do that, I usually use like this craft knife. I just pop them off. But this is what I have. So I'm going to paint this and another item with this black spray paint. This is a matte black. I'm also going to be painting this. This is a dollhouse and it came from Dollar Tree. So let's open this up. And all these little pieces are going to fall everywhere. Yes, they really are. So let's open it up. I'm going to try to not make a mess. I just want your house. Okay, here we go. Where do I put this? I'll just throw it in the floor. Let's see, does this door open? Ooh, all right, so the door, oh, it's got tape on it. Okay, so I want to paint this black as well, because that's going to be kind of sitting down in the center here. So I'm going to paint these separately because I'm going to be putting some detail on the house, and it's going to be easier if I don't glue it down first. So anyway, I'm going to take these outside and I'm going to paint them with this spray paint, and then we will move on. All right, so I think the paint has dried for the most part. Let's see, so now what do I want to do? Let's kind of touch up on this a little bit. Now I have this gray paint. So I have this gray paint, and what I'm going to do is try to get it open. And let's see, I'm just going to put just a tiny little bit on this plate here. And I'm just going to dry brush this a little bit just to give it some more dimension, okay? Because it's very flat right now. Where do my brushes go? I think I'm going to use this big fluffy brush here. But we're just barely going to get a little bit of paint. Just the tiniest little bit. And then still dab it on the plate. Because like I said, we don't want a whole lot. And then we're just going to just very lightly. Just drag it back and forth, like so. Just kind of makes it look weathered, you know. Whoa! I will just throw it across the table. If you're not making a mess, are you really crafting? Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit. There we go. Just kind of brush it up on these a little. And when you're dry brushing like this and you dab it in the paint just a little bit, goes a very long way. So as you can see, I pretty much just did this whole side with one little dabby dab of the paint. There we go. Looks good. And now I'm going to get a smaller brush because I need to get down in there. So I'm going to get a smaller brush and just get down in there. And then I'm going to use this method here, and I'm going to go all the way around the outside of this little piece here. Okay, so this is what it looks like all the way around. So I'm going to set this over here somewhere for it to dry. All right, so now I'm basically just going to do the same thing with the house here. Still trying to decide what exactly I want to do with this. So I'm going to use the smaller brush here just to get a little bit of paint, dabby dab. I'm just going to kind of just touch it here and there on the shingles here, just to kind of make those look a little bit weathered. And I'm going to go all over the shingles. And then I'm just going to do the same technique on various places all over the little house. I don't want color on here really. So just this black and gray is what I want it to, you know, have on it. So I'm going to work on that for a little bit. And we'll see what we got. Oh, okay. So we are getting slammed with a thunderstorm right now. And I was filming and the power went out. But anyway, these lights here, I got these today at Dollar Tree. There are 10 lights, and what I did is I divided them up into 2 bundles, 5 lights each, because we're getting ready. I know this is difficult. I'm going to be putting them inside the house, and it was just easier for me to go ahead and divide them up so that they weren't sliding everywhere, and the painter's tape helped with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hot glue, and I'm going to glue these down, okay? I'm going to glue it right here, and I'm going to glue it right here. And I'm probably going to hold it down in my lap to do this. So I will do that and come back. Okay, so I've got the lights glued in there, and I know you can't really see it now because it's light in here, but I mean, you can see the light coming through there. And then you could just take your battery pack and just stick it down there. No, I did not paint the back of the house. Like I said, it was getting dark and it was starting to sprinkle a while ago, so I had to run back in, and now it is full-blown storming. Now we have these trees. Let's see, and I have some Spanish moss over here. But these trees also came from Dollar Tree. They had several colors: orange, purple, green, and black. Now there's enough black on here, so I don't think I'm going to use the black ones. Yeah, I don't think I am. I'm just going to put these behind the house, kind of make the house stand out a little bit more. So, why are you not coming off? There we are. And of course, there's going to be glitter everywhere. So, let's cut these off. And now with the Spanish moss, I'm going to put that on, but I think I'm going to put the trees on first. Put the trees on. I'm going to glue the trees on first. Why are you not coming off of there? You are stubborn. Look at this. It's stuck. I'll get it off there here in a second. But anyway, I'm just going to glue a line of these trees. Glue a line of these trees along the back. I might put the green one in the middle and the purple and the orange. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's start with this one, and I'm going to stick this in down in the very corner here. Right like so. Then, like I said, I've got another orange one over here. I'm going to glue that one down in this corner and then put the other trees going across. Okay, so my trees are in. Now I have this piece of floral foam. What am I going to do with that? I need to cut it to be more narrow, but I'm just cutting this because I want the house to not be flat down on the bottom of the tray, and you'll see why when we add in our moss. But just trimming this, because if I glue it flat down, then the moss is going to kind of cover the bottom of the house, and I don't want it to do that. It'll be fine for the trees because they're on those little wooden bases, right? So let's put this flat side on the bottom of the house here. I'm back. Just know that my power is going off and on right now, okay? I'm doing the best I can. And then we're just going to glue this down. I'm holding that battery pack in with my other hand, by the way. Just going to put glue here, and then I'm going to hold everything in place until this glue sets up. Now for this Spanish moss, this comes from Dollar Tree as well, as did this foam. I'm trying so hard to keep everything Dollar Tree, okay? So this can be like a true Dollar Tree Halloween craft. But for this moss, and this is going to take me a minute, I'm just going to put some hot glue down in here just like that. And then I'm just going to press the moss down in there, okay? Let's get that glue there. And then I'm just going to, would you stop? And I'm just going to smash it down in there. Now you see how the house kind of sets up above that moss. It doesn't sink down in it. That's what I was going for there. All right. So I'm just going to glue more and more of this moss all the way around, and then we'll add in a few more things. All right, so I got these little mini pumpkins. This house needs a pumpkin patch. So we're going to, there's glue. Stop it. I'm going to decide, where do I want this? I'll put them over here. I'm just going to put some glue on their little bottoms, and I'll just stick them down in the moss like so. They don't look to be uniform in size. That's okay. You'll be all right. Okay. I'm going to put, ooh, you see my light flash? Please let the power stay on. I am so sick and tired. The power going out today. Come on now. Okay. So there's our pumpkins. All right, now let me go get something else. Okay, I have these craft sticks here, and I have a plan. Just hang tight. I'm just going to stick them down in this foam just to hold them while I paint them, okay? And then I'm going to paint them gray because I'm going to turn these into little headstones, okay? Where did my brush go? Where's my brush? All right, got my brush. Let's get our gray paint here. And then we're going to paint these. I said I'm going to turn these into headstones here in a minute. I'm going to paint both sides gray, and then I need to leave these alone and let the paint dry. Then I'm going to take a Sharpie marker, and I'm just going to write RIP on them. Okay, that's all that I'm going to do for these, and then we will glue them down into our little display here. All right, friends, let's wrap this up, shall we? So here's our little headstones that I just made. You're just going to put a little bit of hot glue there, and then I'm just going to cram it down in the moss here over to the side, and I'm just going to hold it in place until the glue sets up. I'm going to do the same thing with these two. Put those here. And that will be that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the little kitty cat. So if you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media. The links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I will see y'all next time.